Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings 1.2. Now, when we left off, we had a rather embarrassing situation when it came to me having to retreat a rather large amount of times. So, we are now back at the ruins that the Norvoshi currently control, and I noticed that the king himself has 404 troops, which is almost the same as what we currently are able to field in battles, but unfortunately I do not have that many soldiers with us at this time, so hopefully we will just have a better caliber of unit for us to be able to capture the ruins of Nysar, and we can now lead our soldiers in an assault. Now, many of you have given me some incredibly good ideas. For now, all I will be attempting to do is, of course, take down the Norvoshi once and for all, and hopefully eliminate their faction from the game, and then I will be seeing to many of your suggestions in terms of what we are going to be doing after this, as well as a couple of other item choices, and I believe one of you did actually send me a private message with a rather interesting idea. And that was, of course, to make most of our companions into some King's Guard units, and that involves having some pretty unique armor equipped as well for most of our companions. So hopefully we will be able to do just that. I think it would be rather interesting, and it would probably give us quite a little boost, perhaps. Even though the armor itself is not incredibly powerful, and it is not overpowered by any means, I believe the fellow that gave me the private message did intend to make it so that it would fit with who we are currently playing as, and that is, of course, King of his own faction, and I will be changing Elias's name very shortly as well to King Elias Mormont. I think it is about time that we did that. He has been the leader of his own faction for quite some time, and he now owns half of the, I suppose, free cities, would you say? Perhaps. Half of the free cities in this land, and Call is doing an excellent job, as you can probably see here. Martin as well. Oh my goodness. They have both leveled up in this one fight, and they appear to be getting quite a few kills as a result too, so I am very proud of them indeed. So the one problem I'm currently having at the moment is, of course, I have neglected to command my archers. Hopefully I will be able to get most of them away from the walls and free up the ladder so that our infantry and cavalry units will be able to head up there without any impediment. Now, one of you did actually ask how I was able to get a battle map in the top right without having any of the stats of casualties and kills and so forth, and I will be showing you how to do that after this. I believe it does include going to the camp menu and then going into mod options, and I'm pretty sure you all are able to find that, but I think maybe it would be a good idea to show it anyway. It is only going to take a minute or so, so that's not too bad. And, whoa, our heavy knights are doing an excellent job at taking many of them prisoner, which is great. So let us hope that we'll be able to catch them up, and we'll be able to get into the fight ourselves. At the moment, we are not having too much visceral combat on screen here. We are letting our companions and our troops do most of the work, which is okay in most circumstances, but I would prefer to get in there myself and potentially deal some decisive killing blows versus our opponents, but it appears that, oh my. Okay, hello. I do not want to bother you too much. Oh my goodness. Okay, yes. That was a bad idea to switch to my two-handed at that exact moment. Okay, come on. Let's take out some of these fellows, and oh my. Okay. Have I gotten killed yet? Oh my goodness. There's actually a javelin in his leg. No. How dare you? Okay, come on. You're gonna get slashed. I was about to say stabbed, but it appears I was not lucky enough to be able to get that off in time. Okay, well, let us use a crossbow. Yes, that's what you get. I too have ranged weapons, Norvoshi units, and oh my. It appears you are coming to do it man to man, and that wasn't too long for you to do that, but nevertheless, we seem okay, and oh no, that was not good. Oh my goodness. We do not want to go up there. Oh my. Okay, I really want our units to follow me, actually. Do I want to get these units to follow me? Not really. Okay, well. Wow. That hurt. Well, I think we'll take out this fellow. And maybe we'll try and take out that guy as well, if possible. There we are. Okay. This may have been a smarter decision. Yes, there we are. We're taking out some of them. Thankfully, these javelins are not too easy to use in terms of angles, and the bolts are a little bit easier, perhaps? I'm not too sure on that. Maybe not. That is a testament to it. Oh, he is showing his head. You know what that means? That means a miss, of course. Oh no. Oh no, he's firing at us. Okay, we have to move over here. Let us inspect our wounds very fast. Whoa, really? Goodness me, they seem to really want to kill us here. Oh, well. Who wouldn't? Elias is one of the most important men in the Free City lands, maybe? Not really, but yes. Oh my goodness, he is rather important after all. Okay, come on, let's take him out, or at least do 37 damage. I was hoping for a headshot, but he was shooting at me with javelins. I was very, very aware of that fact. So let's hope that we can actually do some damage. Oh no, it appears I'm actually fighting and shooting their corpses here. Oh, there we are. Oh my goodness, there's some twitch skill coming into effect there, and oh my goodness, he's actually coming down here. Oh yes. Valyrian steel, that is what you tasted right there, Norvoshi. Oh yes. Okay, come on, let's go and stab this fellow and absolutely fail, because apparently our heavy knights are perfectly capable of dealing damage themselves, as you can probably tell already. Okay, come on. Yes, there we are, we took him out. Phew. Okay, anyone else up here? Yes, it appears there are some. Yes, there's two. Okay, well, we do need to take them out. They appear to be doing some pretty serious damage by the looks of the blood on that heavy knight over there, so let us hope that we'll be able to take this guy out. Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no. Do not take me out just yet. I have business to attend to. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, well. Anyone else up here? Oh, it appears not. Okay, so this is actually pretty good. Or is it? It appears so. Oh no! It appears not! No. Yes. Well, that is why I said appears not, because I had a feeling that that fellow was definitely going to be doing some rather serious damage to us, and I saw him at the very last moment, unfortunately, so, that is not good. And we are also having a couple of issues with many of our units staying down here. Okay, well, what I will be... Oh, I cannot actually command them while I am dead. I thought I could. Oh dear. Okay, this is going to be rather tricky, I think. Okay, what we're going to do is, after we have seen that our heavy knights are going to be taking some more damage, and they start getting taken out, I will probably be retreating, and then hoping that I will be able to construct ladders in under 3 hours, and hopefully that will not give the king of the Norvoshi any time to re-engage upon us. That would absolutely be the most catastrophic thing to happen since, well, the last episode. So yes, let us hope that we can actually pull that off. Yes, there we are. Okay, so that heavy knight was killed, and that will be the signal for us to retreat there. So here are the kill counts, which are very surprising indeed. Look at that. Call actually killed 7. Martin killed 4. Garrett was able to kill 1 because, of course, he is an archer and I mismanaged them rather considerably at the beginning. And Elias was able to take out 11. So that is not too bad in all actuality. We only lost 16 of our own units as well. Most of them, however, were heavy knights, which is rather painful, but we do have quite a few of them. So let us now take 3 hours to build and hope that we are not going to see the king of the Norvoshi turn up, and it appears we may have gotten away with it. Yes, it appears we have. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we do not have a lot of HP, so do we want to change commander? We could change commander to Brynden, but he also has 20 HP, so do I want to do it? Because then we would see Elias charge into the enemy lines, and he would probably absolutely wreck face, so maybe we would do that? Well, seeing as we've taken out around 220 units, from what I could tell on the casualty screen there, I think we should give it a go. Why not? Let's let Elias run wild, and we'll see how well he does there. So, okay, we are currently going to be using Brynden. He is a crossbowman after all, so we should have a pretty reasonable time of it. And he has a great sword, as you can see as well, so that is pretty nice. Now, we do have some baggage there too. Okay, well, the only problem we are currently foreseeing with Brynden here is that he has no shield. So this is going to be rather painful if we are not able to dodge their projectiles. But hopefully if I stay back and many of our units are now charging up there, we should be okay. So where is Elias? That is all I want to know. I'm pretty sure he's just going to be charging all the way up there. And let us hope that he does not get taken out first. If he gets taken out first, then it will be the curse of ReformistTM, perhaps. Yes. That would be rather amusing nevertheless. So let us hope that that will not be the case, however. So let's just see how well he does. And we'll see whether the 20 HP he currently has is not going to affect him too much. Let's hope not, anyway. So what are we going to do here? I think we'll probably leave our archers back there to do as much damage as they can, weaken up the enemy units, and oh yes, I think we're actually going to do a little bit of combat against these fellows here. Shoot some bolts up there, maybe? Apparently, at the moment, we're not having too good a luck in terms of our bolt drop. Not very good at all. Oh no. Okay, come on. I think that was a little bit too high. There we are. That's much better. 36 damage. Come on. Another one, please. One more shot and we will take him out. He's making his best effort to dodge our abilities. And there we are. We have actually increased Brendan Storm's crossbow proficiency to 122. That is rather nice. And now all we need to do is watch out for when Elias gets his first kill, if he is even up on the battlements at the moment. I do not believe I will be able to spot him, perhaps. Probably not. Maybe he's back there with the archers. I don't think so, however. Not entirely sure. Maybe you guys have already seen him get taken out or something. Not entirely sure. I haven't actually seen him, but there we are. Let's just hope that we'll be able to take out many of these units as we go. And, oh, a nice headshot there from Brendan. Very good. Unfortunately, we were not able to increase our proficiency at all, so a little bit disappointing. Well, he's continuing to do damage, which I suppose is good. And there we are. He has increased his proficiency once more. Not too bad. Another headshot. What is this? This is black magic. They are attempting to make Brendan better than Elias for some reason. Oh, yes, it appears so. Well, oh my. Okay, I'm just going to change to Brendan as my main character, apparently, because he's just too good at headshotting. Well, maybe not, but yes, you get my point, I think. Goodness me. Wow. I'm really surprised at how good he is, actually, at headshotting. I mean, surely he has... Yeah, he does have less proficiency in crossbowmanship than Elias. Elias has a crossbowman proficiency of 200 and something, I believe, and Brendan has 123. I suppose he is doing some relatively low damage in comparison to Elias. So maybe that is the reason, or it could just be the gear he's working with at the moment. But yeah, I was actually really surprised. Well, nevertheless, let us head up here with Brendan's two-handed greatsword, and oh, it appears it's actually pretty fast, so that's not too bad. New enemies have arrived, however, and we have already taken out, whoa, 179 units so far, and it appears that we will be attaining victory very soon indeed. I really wanted to see Elias in combat. I'm not entirely sure where he is. It would be really disappointing if he was already taken out. But I haven't seen him get any kills. And I haven't seen him get taken out either, have I? Not entirely sure. I do not believe so, at least. Let us just hope that our heavy knights will be able to clear a path so that Brendan will be able to get some blood on his sword. And, whoa, look at all of these arrows. Goodness me. Whoa. Well, I suppose that is our elite longbowmen for you. They are going to be absolute machine guns with their arrows, and they're just going to fire as many as they can in any kind of minute. And goodness, wow. Okay, well, it appears they're actually blocking us here. Oh no. Oh, phew. I thought we were going to go for a jetpack moment there. That would have been rather amusing nevertheless. So I'm going to attempt to get by as best we can, even if that does mean using our jetpack abilities. Although, that's probably not going to happen. Oh, there's a fellow! Let's get him. Yes, there we are. Oh my goodness. We actually killed him with Brendan's two-handed proficiency being at 63. Well, there we are. Okay, so... Ooh, we do have some units over here that we could take out, as you can see from the battle map. Now, this fellow is underestimating us rather considerably. Now, let us head up here and see what we can do. Oh, no. Let us not head up here and see what we can do. This is a similar situation to what we had with Elias, by the looks of things. Okay, come on. Oh, no, it appears that I cannot shoot through the gap. Okay, come on. Oh, there's a nice headshot right there, and I actually thought I was dead there. At the same exact time that we shot each other, I thought I had gotten taken out. What is this? Look at that. Shot in the shoulder. Well, we cannot have that, can we? Well, there are 2 enemies up here, and unfortunately, they are rather accurate, as you can probably tell. So, we are going to be heading up here and taking a look to see whether we can find Elias in the fray. I'm pretty sure that he's either gotten taken out or he's just not around here. Oh, there he is! There is Elias. He's wielding his crossbow at the moment, which I probably should have deselected because he probably would have done a lot more damage with his 2-handed sword. That is rather unfortunate, I must admit. Is he really just going to run around with his crossbow? What a noob! Yes, I should speak. Oh, yes. Well, getting taken out by their javelins for a second time was probably not the most brilliant idea. Well, it appears there is only 1 enemy remaining, and are all of our heavy knights stuck on the stairs over there? Oh, that would be terrible. Would it? Yes, it appears it is. They are... Oh, no, no. They are heading down there now. That is wonderful. Okay, good. We will not have to retreat for a second time. Some of our units are stuck outside the gates as well, which is never a good sign. But nevertheless, it appears that our heavy knights are going to be heading towards this fellow's inevitable fate and hopefully take him out. But yeah, there we are. Changing commander, and Elias, being one of our companions, was not working out too well, mainly because I had a crossbow on him. So that is probably my fault there. My apologies. We did kill 5 as Brendan, and as you can see, Elias killed nothing. So that is definitely something we're going to have to work on, Elias. How dare you? Well, there we are. Now, let us just level up as many units as we can. And, oh yes, I did actually neglect to level up Martin and Cailin from previously, so let us do that after this. So, let us take some of these Dothraki units, and, whoa, we're almost maxed out, which is rather nice. What are we going to take now? I think we'll take some slave leaders? What do slave leaders become, anyway? Nothing. What do Dothraki archers become? It seems nothing, but maybe they do not show. Well, let's take some slave leaders. We will have enough Dothraki units at the moment, so let us go with that. Ooh, we have gained a reinforced Pavis, which I think is going to be very nice for Elias, because he does actually use one of those. So let us hopefully be able to give that to him in just a moment. And there we are, we will let our companions loot the rest of the items. So, here we are. What are we going to do here? We want to give this to Berengar, I believe, and that will be his last fief in this area. Yep, I think that will be that. And yes, Belacro has deteriorated a little bit to 86 relation, which is not bad at all. We can still increase his relation by doing this. There we are. That will increase it to 89. So he is doing rather well. And there we are. So, let us now level up Martin. And what he is going to spec into is agility, I believe. He is going to be sticking with us for the foreseeable series. I do not believe he will ever become a vassal of ours, because I do want his foraging skill to stick with us. So, agility will be the message of the day, or at least skill of the day here, and we are going to be leveling up his Iron Flesh to hopefully increase his survivability in these kinds of sieges. So let us do that. Now, he is using a one-handed, but we cannot increase his one-handed any further, so I suppose the best next thing would be two-handed. And now Cailin can level up too. So, seeing as he is just going to be a warrior archetype, and he probably actually will become one of our vassals eventually, maybe. What do you guys think? Should we make Cailin a vassal? I think it would be rather cool, considering he already has Power Strike and Iron Flesh 7. Do not believe he needs any further points into that. He has 5 in riding skill, 5 in weapon master, and anything else is a blank slate. So we should be able to do that. So let's get some intelligence and then level up his leadership. Yeah, why not? Let's level up his leadership. Let's try to start getting him more points in leadership and pathfinding as we go along. Hopefully he'll get to around maybe level 22, maybe level 23 by the time he is going to be a vassal. So let us hope that we'll be able to do that, and we'll probably get him to read a book in just a moment as well. So let us just check to see what we have here. We have the 7-pointed star, we have essay on logic, and we also have the leadership book. So let's see here. Elias has read all of these, so let's get him some more charisma? No, we want to get him some more intelligence, I think, and then we'll go for the charisma book. I think that will probably be the best idea. So let's go for call. And yes, let us exchange books, and we will give him an essay on logic. There we are. Now, I want you to read a book. Yes, there we are. Thank you very much. Okay, so I did state that I was going to show you how to enable the battle map, and we will do that just now. So let us head into camp menu, and then we'll head into mod options, and here are a huge amount of options that I changed a little bit of. I, of course, changed the reassign dehorsed cavalry to infantry, and reassign no ammo archers to infantry as well. Now, here is the battle map option, show battle minimap, and you can tick that, untick that, and so forth. You can make it a smaller size, bigger size. I probably should reduce the size, but I'll test that off screen a little bit just to see how it goes. And then you have a huge amount of other options that you can decide on yourself. So that's actually pretty cool. I was deciding whether I should actually disable bodyguards in towns and villages, even though they are very nice to have when you're attacked by bandits. It is a little bit irritating when they block you, so sometimes I do want to disable that every now and again. And then, of course, you have the fog of war options, the time of day, and the cloud amounts, probabilities of rain and snow, and I have disabled companions' complaints, because of course we do want everyone to get along, do we not? Yes, we do. So yes, there we are. That is how to find the battle map options. And of course you can manage a huge amount of other things in the camp menu here as well. So there it is, we have captured the ruins from the Novoshi, and we already have a pretty substantial garrison thanks to Berengar of 70 Vale units. So without further ado, we are going to be waiting here for some time, and before that I would like to buy some food just to make sure that we do not run out while we are waiting. And let's see here, are we going to sell anything else? There's a great sword there. And there's the mysterious sword, by the way. It has a description now. Upon closer inspection, it would appear that this is not, as you thought, a Valyrian steel sword, but rather a poorly made replica. So yes, we paid, what was it, 5,000 coins for that? So yes, that is a little unfortunate, but I was hoping that maybe it was a hidden gem and you would have to complete some sort of special quest to unlock its full potential or something along those lines, but to no avail. But nevertheless, let us head in here and see whether we can find Carver, because apparently, according to you in the comments, he is available in a tavern, as one of you found him on your second day in 1.2. So that is very reassuring. Thank you very much for letting me know about that, because I thought, no, what if he has deserted the land of Westeros and he is no longer available? But thankfully enough, he is, and so we should be able to find him at some point. So what we are going to do now is, I think, the best thing to do would be to talk to Brendan and hopefully get into his inventory and retrieve this reinforced pavis. So let us go for that, and I think we'll probably give that to him. Wait a minute, we could probably just give this to him, although he is using a two-handed, so it's not too good. So let's actually just see here. Who's using what? Ah, Jonas and Clavis could probably use something. Oh, Martin, yes, he could probably use a better shield. He's using a thick round shield at the moment, which is pretty reasonable, I must admit. But yes, I think that would be quite nice. So there we are, that will be fine. And now, we are going to be waiting here for some time. But should I give some troops to the garrison? I'd rather give it directly to Berengar, I think. So let us wait here for some time, and we will see whether the king of the Novoshi turns up to attempt a siege. And as you see here, Belacqua is patrolling around for Lantis. There is a vassal there. There's Berengar. Wonderful. He has turned up. The vassals are appearing to be very good here. So let us head into the castle and we'll see whether we can talk to him. There he is up there. And I want to give him some of our Dothraki units that we retrieved. So let us do just that. Now this is the armor that one of you told me about in the private message, that you can actually acquire through other means, and you can get a few variants of it as well, in terms of being able to replicate it at will. So hopefully we will be able to do that if I decide that that would be a rather cool idea. I think it probably will be. And to give all of these different companions this armor, and then they would of course become our King's Guard, and I would tell them to follow us in sieges and so forth, and I think that would be rather cool. So let us now get down to... oh, I do not believe I am able to give him troops when he is in his castle. So yes, without further ado anyway, we are going to take a look at his stats. Oh, okay, so he has not leveled up since last time, unfortunate. Well, nevertheless, we will just wait here and rejuvenate our HP. Okay, so after having waited for some time, as you can see by the weekly budget popping up, we are going to take a look at this before we end this episode off here. I do not believe the king is feeling in a very sieging mood. So yes, let us take a look here. Now, as you may see, we are getting the most from Pike, Lordsport, and I think that is pretty much it. Otherwise, we are losing money every single time. We are getting tributes from our nobles, however, for 9,000, which is very nice indeed. And we are losing 3,700 each week. So that is not too good, but as you see, we do have a rather considerable amount anyway, and I'm hoping the next time we expand our territory, maybe into the Riverlands or the Westerlands or one of those lands, then we will be able to expand the amount of money that we get each week, hopefully. So yes, let us see here. Now, as you see, the king here is waiting for, apparently, that reason. No? Oh. Okay, I thought that they were basically just waiting for his vassals to turn up, but it appears that he is just going to be waiting there for no reason whatsoever. Maybe he's trying to cut off the ruins from the villagers and various other traders that want to visit the town. Or at least, that is very strange. I really thought he would very, very quickly besiege it, but it appears not. So yes, without further ado, I will be ending this episode off here, and next time on A Clash of Kings 1.2 we are hopefully going to see the elimination of the Norvoshi, and if they do siege it in my off-screen time, then I will of course start recording. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.